Let's keep those round of applause going for this next guy who's also fantastic. Put your hands together for the very funny Colin Molloy, everyone.
Hello. How are we doing? So I just turned 30 and I just got out of a 5-year relationship. So I'm exactly where I thought I would be. If I could just lose my job. Oh, that's right, yeah, I'm unemployed. Can't wait for my midlife crisis. And you know it's a good idea to get out of your current relationship when you tell your friends and they go, yeah, it sounds about right. Either that, or you tell them and they go, ooh, yeah, you guys stuck it out really long. Relationships are hard work. It's hard work. And then you have the group of friends who have been anticipating this for so long that they beat you to it. You're like, hey, so, and then, you broke up with her, huh? How did you know I was, they're like, come on, we know. And when you get out of a long relationship, you realize something, and it's, oh, I have no social skills whatsoever. You're in a relationship, you get comfortable, you have someone to tell you what to do, what to wear. Now you're all on your own. I think everyone's either hitting on me or they hate me. I'll be at a bar and the bartender's like, hey, what can I get you? And I'm like, whoa, she's aggressive. Hey, we've got a couple specials on the happy hour. Oh my God. She's obsessed with me. It's either that or, hey, I'll be with you in just a minute. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Was I taking too long? And I have a lot of issues with eye contact. I either can't hold it or I hold it too long. What's the rule? It's 3 seconds, I think? That's long as shit. Come on, I mean, think about that, especially if you count like this. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Did you see how uncomfortable she got? People either think I'm extremely interested, mildly autistic, or a serial killer. And I have a dog. All my friends are like, use your dog, man. Use your dog to pick up chicks. Use your dog. So I'm like, okay, I'll use my dog. Walking out of my apartment the other day, I see an attractive girl walk by with her dog. Dogs start playing. She looks at me and goes, oh my God, I'm so sorry, my dog is such a horny old man. I'm like, this is my moment. So I look at her and I go, it's okay, she's a horny young girl. It didn't go so well. So I have no game. And when you have no game and you live in Los Angeles, one thing you don't want to do is tell people that you're an actor, unless you've actually been in shit they can see. You're like, hey, so I'm an actor. They're like, what have you been in? Shorts. That's short for short films. I've been in my reel. I was the star of my reel, actually. So I thought it would be a good idea to come up with a different profession. Talking to my neighbor, and he says he designs toys for Burger King. I was like, shit, that's my thing. I design toys. And let me make this very clear, because there's a huge difference between saying you design toys and that you make toys. First person I meet, I make toys! Like, you can't say that. That's creepy. Unless you're an elf or unless you're Daniel. Like, it sounds like I have like a shop in my van. I have puppies, come play with me. And if you think I'm bad face to face, you should see my text messages. The other day, this girl texts me, happy hump day, with a camel emoji. So I come up with about 25 different drafts. Ranging from, ha ha ha, I love camels, to just 8 camel emojis and a thank you. I chose somewhere in the middle. I did 5 camel emojis and a ha-ha. She never responded, though. Yeah. But you know, when you're single, you do generally get to have a little bit more sex than when you're in a relationship, assuming you can drag people back to the toy shop. But The problem is you can't talk about it with everybody. You can talk about it with your guy friends, but you can't talk about it with your girlfriends. If you talk about it with your girlfriends, it's gross, you know? Girls can talk about casual sex these days, though. Girls are like, went on this date with this cool guy who's super cool, and we had sex. Girls are like, you go, yes, have sex. Guys are like, yeah, on this date, this really cool girl, and we had sex. And girls are like, what? That's gross. Did you meet her on Tinder? Are you even gonna call her? Like, don't bring this girl around unless she's a permanent fixture of the group. And I've reached the age where I realize I want women to talk in the bedroom, okay? Number one, tell me what to do, okay? I'm at the age where I'm interested in mutual satisfaction, possible repeat performance. And number two, I want to know that I'm not assaulting you. Have you guys ever had sex with someone that's completely silent? It's terrifying. Don't just stare at me like that. Say so. Are you quietly crying? Don't look at me like that. Don't be silent. That's what victims do. And if you're straight, I would not recommend getting advice on dating apps from your gay friends. Talking to my brother the other day, and I'm like, Brian, my brother's gay, and Brian, so what do I do? I'm single. What do I get on the apps? He's like, yes, you need to get out there and you need to start fucking. Start the fucking. So I'm like, okay, I would love to start the fucking. How do I do that? How do I do that? So he's like, here's my Grindr profile. Just make it like this. Oh. Okay, so I just need like 6 dick pics, a couple headless torso shots, no pictures of my face, put some glitter on that shit and post, right? Send message, do you want to fuck now? And so I've been taking a lot of Ubers to West Hollywood now. And I might be an alcoholic. I'm not admitting that, I'm just saying Uber might be contributing to an ongoing problem. But I mean, think about these days how many AA meetings start with, hi, my name is Colin, and everything was great until Uber came out. You know? And the problem is that I've used up all my good luck, okay? Statistically, something really bad is gonna happen to me soon. And I like to talk to my Uber driver, I get lulled in a false sense of security, you know? The other day I'm in the car with my good man Vikram. He's telling me about his home country. I love it here, the women, you know, the weather. I'm like, Vikram, you're a cool guy. You're pretty cool, Vikram. All of a sudden he's like, but the homosexuals! Vikram, what the hell, man? I was not prepared for that, I'm not on the same page. You can't say those things. Even more recently, I was in the car with my driver, Magyarp. I'm like, hey Magyarp, can you turn on the AC? And he hissed at me. He just goes, I don't know if you've ever had a grown man hiss at you, but it's fucking terrifying, okay? And what are you gonna do? You're in the Uber, you got the Uber rating to worry about, that's important. The real lesson, though, is that if you order an Uber and his name could possibly be the name of an alien, just don't get in the car. Don't get in the car. And so I'm getting older. I've been noticing that my interests are changing. My hair is thinning. Used to go out to bars and hit on chicks, check out chicks. Now my friends are like, hey, check out that chick, man. That chick's hot over there. I'm like, fuck that chick. You see that guy's hair follicles? Fuck! It's perfect! Did he wake up like that? Shit! I hate people that can sleep well. You know those people that are always perfectly refreshed? Fuck those people. You have that one friend that can always sleep like a baby, all curled up. You just want to kick them and wake them up and see if they'll cry like a baby. I love waking up babies. You know who probably sleeps like babies is people who make toys for a living, actually. And then you have that one friend that, you know, can sleep upright on the airplane, or like while you're talking to them, they fall asleep. Like, I couldn't fall asleep all night, and you fell asleep while I was talking to you? What the fuck? And then the worst of the worst is those people who sleep like vampires. And they sleep just straight like a board, with arms crossed. I guarantee you Magyar sleeps like that. And you gotta tiptoe by them because you're afraid they're just gonna raise up and... Magyar! No! No, Magyar! That's all my time.